فعلية. Okay? Shall we go further? Rule number 2. See, all the rules are in boxes. The subject of a verbal sentence is also in the nominative case. Means, write down there, fa'il is marfu. Fa'il is always marfu. Subject means fa'il. Muhammad, you are not attending. Fa'il, you see, I told you 99, there are 8 rules. Lesson number 99, the most important lesson. Please turn off your telephones and mobiles. For the sake of God, don't use today. Don't use today because this is the most important lesson. Okay, Ya Sulaiman?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Rule number 2, the subject. Subject means fa'il. Fa'il is always marfu. Okay, go to the next page. Highlight Salimun, Fatimatu, Al-Akhawatu, and Al-Khadimuna. Salimun, Fatimatu, Al-Akhawatu, Al-Khadimuna. Okay, you see, Akala Salimun, Akala Salimun, Salim ate. Akala, write down, Akala is a verb. Write down V, Akala V. And Salimun fa'il, F-A. Salimun is fa'il and marfu. Write down marfu. What you do here, let me, here. All of them here. Jawad. Marfu, very good. All of them are marfu, very good. Before I could tell, write down here, marfu. Fa'il is always marfu. Fatimatu, Akhawatu, Una. Write down here, it is marfu, fa'il, marfu. All this, fa'il, write down here, you see, all of them, all these examples, fa'il is marfu. This is the rule. Subject is fa'il. Nominative means is marfu. So all of them here, Salimun, Fatimatu, Akhawatu, Una, is all marfu. Every fa'il is marfu. You got it? Always fa'il is marfu. Salimun, Fatimatu, Akhawatu, Una. You got it? All fa'il, subject, marfu. Very good. You got it here? The fa'il is always marfu. Salimun, Fatimatu, Akhawatu, Salimun, two Dhamma, one Dhamma, one Dhamma, Una. This is all the signs of Marfu. You got it? False, very good. This one, very good. You got it? You see, these 8 rules I want to listen from everybody. 8 rules are the most important rules. Fa'il is always marfu. Salimun, Fatimatu, Akhawatu, Una. Fa'il is always marfu. Sister, you got from here? Fa'il is always marfu. This is fa'il. Akhawatu, Una. You see? Una, here Una. All these are marfu. The fa'il is always marfu. Fa'il is always marfu. And this Una is marfu. These are the signs of marfu. Fa'il is always marfu. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. They all start with verbs. MashaAllah. Very, very good. You know. Okay, here you see this one, and this, and this Una. All of them, they are fa'il. The fa'il is always marfu. And what are the signs? You see here, 2 dhammas, 1 dhamma, and Una. These are signs of marfu. Salimun, Fatimatu, Al-Akhawatu, Qadimuna. These are the signs of marfu. Okay. Let's Akala Salimun. Akala Salimun means Salim ate. Now remember here, Akalat Fatima. Instead of saying Akala, we are using Akalat. Write down here, Akala. Akala is a masculine verb, whereas Akalat is feminine verb. Kharaja. Kharaja is also a verb. And Sami'a. Sami'at is also, write down, Sami'at is feminine. Instead of Sami'a, we are saying Sami'at. Instead of Sami'a, Sami'at. The sisters heard the speech of the leader. Khutbat al-imami. Khutbata. Khutbata is maf'ul bihi mansoob. Kharaj al-khadimun. You see, after the D, in the above examples, all the 4 nouns, Fatimatu, Salimun, Al-Akhawatu, and Khadimun, are subject. Subject means fa'il, and are in the nominative case. They are marfu. Any question about rule number 2? Any question about rule number 2? My friends, brothers, any question about rule number 2? So listen to me here. Rule number 1, any sentence that starts with a verb is verbal sentence. Rule number 2, the fa'il is always marfu. Now rule number 3, in a verbal sentence, the verb must come before the subject. If the subject comes first, it will not be a verbal sentence, but will be a nominal sentence. Here. Please look. Yesterday also, I explained to you But today, we will go in. See here, everybody here, you see the Quran says, Ash-Shamsu Tajri, Surah Yasin. Ash-Shamsu is a noun and Tajri is a verb. Ash-Shamsu Tajri. This is Jumla Ismiya. This is Jumla Ismiya because it starts with a noun. If we change the order, if we say Tajri Ash-Shamsu, this will become a verb and this is fa'il. Here we call it, here, listen to me, Muhammad, please turn off your mobile. This is Jumla Ismiya. This is Jumla Ismiya. This is Jumla Fi'liya. Please, today I request all of you to be very, very attentive. Everybody, I want to hear from you. You must memorize these 8 fundamental rules of Jumla Fi'liya. Everybody. You, everybody. I will ask, you have to stand and, tell me the 8 rules of Jumla Fi'liya. Rule number 1, any sentence that starts with a verb is called Jumla Fi'liya. And any sentence that starts with a noun is called Jumla Ismiya. Look at this example. Ash-Shamsu Tajri. Ash-Shamsu Tajri. This is Mubtada. This we call is Mubtada. And this is Khabar. Tawheed. This is called Mubtada and Khabar. But if you change the order, Tajri comes here, Ash-Shamsu comes here, then we will call this verb, but we will call this, instead of Mubtada, we will call it Fa'il. Tajri Shams. Everybody got it? So this is Jumla Ismiya, this is Jumla Fi'liya. Rahat, Rehat. Jawad, you got it? You got it? Jawad number 1. Jawad Junior. Jawad Senior. Jawad Mahmood. You got it? Roqayya. Can you repeat those 2 rules I said? Rule number 1.
Rule number 1 is that all a verbal sentence has to start with a verb, and the second rule is that the fa'il has to be marfu'u.
Okay, rule number 3. Rule number 3.
And rule number 3 is that the verb must come before the fa'il.
Otherwise, if the fa'il comes first,
then it's going to be like
very good. Very good. So you see, if this, here, this fa'il, if it comes first, then it will be Jumla Ismiya. Okay, Ibrahim? You got it? No confusion? Okay. Now we go in detail. Look at the following 2 examples. Look at the following 2 examples. كتب المعلمون and المعلمون كتبوا. Kataba is a verb. The teachers wrote. Katabal muallimuna. It is a verbal sentence because the verb comes first and the subject after it. But in the second one, al muallimuna katabu. Instead of kataba, we are using katabu. Al muallimuna became the subject. Al muallimuna became mubtada. Write down mubtada. And katabu is the khabar, predicate. Write down predicate, khabar. And this sentence became the first sentence is verbal sentence. The second sentence is it is a nominal sentence. Now, katabu, there is whom hidden there. They wrote. Go to the next page. Whom is the pronoun for the subject who? Who is its sign? Subject and the predicate together made the nominal sentence. Rule number 4. This is very easy, but I gave lot of examples. In a verbal sentence, the object usually comes after the subject, but sometimes the object comes before the subject. Look at the table. The stupid man, he changed the order. Qatala Daudu Jaluta. Everybody, the composer, you see, the Qatala Daudu Jaluta. Say after me, Qatala Daudu Jaluta. This is Quran. Qatala Daudu Jaluta. David killed Goliath. David killed. So the verb is qatala. You got the highlight the first thing in the table. Highlight no, not this. Verb, subject and object. And under the subject, write down there. Subject is fa'il. Fi'l, fa'il and maf'ul bihi. Right? Under verb, fa'ilun. Fa'ilun and maf'ul bihi. Fa'il, maf'ul bihi. Very good. The first column, fail. Verb means fail. No. Here. Write down this one. Fail. Fail, fa'il, maf'ul bihi. Here. Fail, fa'il, maf'ul bihi. Is copied from here. Fail, fa'il, maf'ul bihi. First column here. Right. Fail, fa'il. You see? Fail, fa'il, maf'ul bihi. Fail, fa'il, maf'ul bihi. Here. Fail, fa'il, maf'ul bihi. What first one? Fail, fa'il, maf'ul bihi. Fail, fa'il, maf'ul bihi. Very good. Fail, fa'il, maf'ul bihi. Write down here. Maf'ul bihi. Jalut is maf'ul bihi. Fail, fa'il, maf'ul bihi. Fail, fa'il, maf'ul bihi. This is your prize. Fail. Write down here. Fail. And who is this? Who is this? Nancy. Fail, fa'il, maf'ul. Write down here. Fail, fa'il, maf'ul bihi. Fail, fa'il, maf'ul bihi. Here. Here verb. Fail, fa'il, maf'ul bihi. Okay. Second example. Waritha Sulaymanu Dauda. Say after me. Waritha Sulaymanu Dauda. Waritha Sulaymanu Dauda. Solomon was David's heir, or Solomon became David's heir. Solomon was the son of David. So when David died, he became the king. Waritha means he became the heir.